Hi, John.
Hey.
Our manager wanted me to tell you to assemble a presentation folder that needs to be shipped out later today, along with other materials that I'm working on. Here are the materials that you're going to need to do your part.
I'll get to it in a few minutes, all right?
Okay, John.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
No problem.
I've got all the materials ready for shipping, and I want to start putting the folder together. Do you have the presentation folder ready?
I haven't had a chance to get to it yet. I was filing and
It's really important that you assemble the folder because I can't put the package together without the presentation folder completed.
Our boss, Teresa, asked me to show you how to track invoices, and we'd like you to begin working with them later on today. So I'm going to show you some of the basic functions now, but it'll probably take you about all day to learn the more advanced ones. Does that sound okay?
sounds good to me, yeah.
Okay, great. Let's begin. As you can see, our main menu has a variety of different features. This is Susie.
Hi, Susie. It's Teresa. Would you mind coming to my office in about 20 minutes? I'm going to need your assistance on a special project for the next couple of hours.
Where are we in terms of having the reports formatted and bound? Last time I checked, there were still 190 to be finished.
Really? If that's so, then Jim still has about 120 reports to complete, because we divided the workload in half.
At this point, it really doesn't matter who has done what. You were given the lead on this assignment, and all the reports have to be sent out together anyway. I suggest you do whatever it takes to get those completed, because I have other urgent assignments for you to do.
All right, before we start, let's go over Carrie's email one more time. She said, I'd like you both to work on a thank you letter to our most important client, which also conveys some of our goals and directions for the upcoming year. It doesn't need to be too detailed, but I like it to sound professional and express our appreciation for their business. I'm sure the two of you will come up with something top-notch.
Okay, sounds good. Let's get started.
I think the next line should say, it is with great pleasure that we express our gratitude and excitement about the possibilities which the future holds.
I don't really like the flow of that sentence. It would sound much better if it read, with great conviction, we express our appreciation and yearning for a limitless future. I think that has a better flow to it.
It may have a better flow, but it sounds too impersonal, and that's exactly the opposite of what we're trying to convey. I think we should stick with my original suggestion.
The only reason you don't want to go with my suggestion is because you know it sounds better than yours. To be honest, I don't even think your sentence is grammatically correct. Let's just use my sentence and move on.
Hello. I'm from the medical center, and I came to pick up my report. I was told it would be ready at 11 o'clock today.
Just one moment, please.
Hello, this is Greg.
Hi, Greg. It's Jessica. Our client from the medical center is here to pick up their final report.
We didn't have time to complete the final by today. And I hate to admit this, but it was my fault for not letting him know. I'm sorry for putting you in this situation, but I need you to explain that their report will not be ready until tomorrow afternoon.
Okay. I'm sorry, but I've just been told the report that you're expecting, it won't be ready until tomorrow afternoon. I'm truly sorry if this is an inconvenience for you.
I was told that the report would be ready at 11 o'clock today. I can't just be coming down here wasting my time when it's convenient for you. This is a major disruption. We were expecting that report by 11 o'clock today.
Okay, Wesley, I need you to handle these tasks while I'm gone. Now, it's extremely important, so I need you to take really good notes, okay? First of all, I need you to reorganize and account for our client files in the file cabinet here. The completed project files should be alphabetized in ascending order by year. Ongoing project files should be organized by color with orange, yellow, and green grouped together, and the red and blue should be alphabetized within their color codes. Also, I need you to keep track of the files that are missing. Now, here's a list of the files that should be there. Now, I'm going to be taking off for the rest of the day in about 20 minutes, but I have a few things I need to take care of before I go, so I'm going to go ahead and leave you to this.
Our client should be here any minute now. As you know, this is a really important visit for our company. And thanks for what you did getting things ready. Oh, here he comes right now. Hi. I'm Amy. This is Amanda. Ryan had to take a conference call for the next couple of minutes, but he'll be out shortly, and then he can start his presentation with you then. In the meantime, can I get you something to drink, some coffee or water or soda?
No, I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, great. Well, how's your day going?
Oh, good. Just a little tired from the trip out here, but other than that, I'm fine.
Well, I can't imagine your day being any worse than mine. All morning I've had to deal with complaints about shortages of office supplies, and to top that off, for the first hour this morning we didn't have a working phone system, and everybody in the office seems to think that I have some sort of control over that. Well, I guess I'm just really tired of dealing with other people's issues. Otherwise, things are just peachy.
Thank you for calling. How can I help you?
Yeah, you can help by connecting me with your vice president.
Certainly. May I have your name and the nature of your call?
Quit wasting my time and put me through. My business is critical and he's expecting my call. Who is this anyway?
As you all probably know, we're here to provide suggestions for the release of our new catalog. I also want to address any concerns you may have and divide the individual assignments accordingly. Any questions before we get started? No? Okay. Does anyone have any suggestions about the best way to contact our clients about the new catalog?
I think a mass email would be just fine. It's shown from previous releases that this has been very acceptable.
Or we could inform them in our monthly newsletter. They might like that better. And not everyone reads all those emails.
Yeah, but not everyone reads the newsletter. They could easily miss the part of it.
I guess that part could get lost in a newsletter. The best method would probably be email.
Now, are there any suggestions about how we want to divide the work up?
To finish this as quick as possible, I think we should divide the work up based on everyone's skill sets.
We don't want to waste any time, so we should work on the tasks that we're familiar with.
Yeah, sir. No, I hear what you're saying. All right. Clients are such idiots sometimes.
Hi, I'm one of your new clients. Is your boss available?
I've been asked by our boss to train you on this new software program.
Okay.
This is the main database that you will use to do most of your work. There are several ways in which you can search the database. You can search it by client name, category, location, and date. Russell, does this make sense?
Yeah, I've got it.
Okay. Can you show me how to look up this invoice by date and category?
Well, I'm not quite sure I know how to do that.
Robert must have been sick today. I haven't seen him all day. His computer's been off. Have you seen him at all? Has anybody heard from him?
No, I'm not sure where he is.
Well, now is the time for feedback and suggestions regarding any issues on this team project. Once we decide on a course of action, we really need to stick to it to stay on schedule. I cannot stress this enough. So Erin will be assisting, coordinating some of the projects with me. So if you have any questions, just go to her, and let's get started. Let's take a look at the first task on the list, shall we?
Hey, Erin. Heard about that meeting you guys had the other day, and I have some suggestions on the project that I'm going to be working on. I'd like to go over those with you.
So why were you not at the meeting the other day?
I was sick.
Did you tell anybody you couldn't attend? We could have rescheduled it.
Yeah, you know what? I've forgotten. I'm sorry about that. But I did have some suggestions I wanted to go over with you.
Hey, Kenny.
Hey, how's it going?
Not bad. Oh, did you hear about Eric and what he did with that last order? I couldn't believe he would be so stupid. You know, on top of screwing up the orders completely, Eric is just so bizarre. I mean, he really gives me the creeps. Me too. A couple more mishaps and I bet you'll get fired.
Hi, you wanted to see me? Yes, Alyssa, come on in, have a seat.
Okay.
I have a project that involves 3 people working closely, and I've assigned you, Rick, and Jesse to work together on it.
Is there anybody else potentially available that could possibly fill in for either Rick or Jesse? The only reason I bring this up is because it's no secret that they don't get along.
Unfortunately, Alyssa, the 3 of you have the best understanding of our system and the many issues involved. You're just going to have to find a way to manage this project and the people involved.
Hey there. Yeah, I'm just about to get out of here for an early lunch. So are we still meeting in 15 minutes? Good. She'll only take about 10 minutes to get there. See you in a bit, okay? Bye. Hey, Katie, what's up?
I'm so stressed over this project. I was told to format a bunch of tables for the final report using this new spreadsheet program. I need to have this completed by 2 p.m. today, and I will have at least another hour of work to do even after I learn how to use some of the functions.
Okay.
I would usually ask Daryl for help since I know this isn't your responsibility, but he's not available and you're the only other person who knows this program. Could you walk me through these functions? It shouldn't take more than 25 minutes.
This is Marcy. Oh, hi. How are you doing? Oh, no. What did he do this time? I'll tell you what you need to do. Let's do some shopping after work and talk about it. I cannot believe he keeps doing this. You know, I had a guy do the same thing, and I just ended up dumping him. Yeah. Well, I'll catch up with you later. Bye.
Angela. Hi, this is Matt. He's a new employee. I'd appreciate it if you'd show him how we organize the filing around here. He's going to be working closely with you for the next several months.
All right.
All right, thanks.
Well, our company really stresses organization and keeping good records. Everyone is expected to be very organized with their files and all other sensitive information. The file cabinet is categorized by a few different pieces of information. So this is how you would look up a previous client. First, you find the cabinet containing their drawer. Then look through the drawer. Did you understand that, Matt?
No, not really.
I love that show. There's so many great characters in it this season. Hey, did you see the last episode? God, it just ended so abruptly. Oh, no. Oh, I'll talk to you later.
I need some pencils and notepads. That'll be for a meeting that's starting in a few minutes.
Oh, I'm sorry I didn't get around to unpacking the box yet. If you want, it's just over there if you want to look through it.
I thought you were going to unpack and organize the box of supplies last week. If you were on the phone so much, we wouldn't be having this problem.
I think you should just mind your own business.
Whoa. Is everything okay, guys?
Erin never does her job, and I'm sick and tired of it.
Well, I'm sick and tired of his constant whining.
Thank you all for coming on time today. This is a very important meeting, and I need all of you to hear this information. I have been asked to present on the new rules that we'll be adopting for our clients. And be sure that these new rules are adapted into some of the things going on in the company that I need to bring to your attention. And lastly, our billing.
Yeah, it's about 3:30 right now. I'll make sure to have the rest done before 5 o'clock today. Okay, talk to you soon. Hello, Robert.
Hey, Lisa, we have our supply order going out first thing tomorrow, and we need to take inventory to determine whether we'll have enough supplies between now and the next order. I really need you to check this list and see how much of each product remains. Once you finish this, send out a quick email to everyone to determine how much of each product they might use between now and the next order. Please relay the status of the inventory to me before the day is over. It should take only a few hours. Thanks.
Okay.
Right. Okay, thanks. Well, you have a great day. Okay, bye-bye. Hi, Dante. What can I do for you?
I really need to speak with the boss. Is she available?
Have you made an appointment and run this by your supervisor?
No, I haven't. But I really need to speak with her. Besides, I haven't seen my supervisor for the last hour, and I don't know where he is.
You know, it's company policy to run all appointments through your immediate supervisor if you want to see any executive staff.
Yeah, I know, but I need to talk to her about something personal, and I thought she might be available.
Hey, Carmen, do you know what Matt's going to cover in today's meeting?
Oh, I heard he was going to discuss the strategy for sending out our documents to the clients.
So what do you think is the best strategy?
Well, based on all the customer satisfaction surveys that I've seen and all the phone calls that I've taken from larger customers, I think the best thing would be to send the materials out electronically. You see, most of our customers, they prefer to print the document out themselves anyway. And that way, if they ever misplace a copy, they can just reprint it. Plus, it is so much more cost-effective for us.
Hi, everybody. Okay, among other things, one of the goals of today's meeting is to cover the strategy that I've decided upon for how we're going to distribute proprietary documents to our clients. In short, I think it makes the most sense for us to print out all the documents ourselves, make a nice cover letter, package it all up, and then ship it out to our clients. I think that's really going to add to the personal feel of our products and services, and our clients will really like it. What do you think about it?
You know, Lauren, it's just his supervisor's style. Don't take it personally when he corrects you.
I know, but I'm trying my best. But he's constantly correcting me about everything.
And this is our break room. Excuse me, ladies. Have you met Dave, our new administrative assistant?
No. Hi, I'm Patricia.
Hello.
Hey, Dave. I'm Lauren. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Lauren.
Dave, would you like some coffee or some water?
Some coffee would be great.
So anyway, as I was saying, John is who he is. He's a good supervisor, but I just don't.
Have you found the information in those documents I asked you about? Are you playing online poker?
Yeah, I was just checking it out for a minute.
You know, I really need that information I requested earlier. Besides, since you are new here, you may not know that looking at gambling websites at work is strictly prohibited by company policy.
No, I didn't know that. I truly am sorry, and I promise it won't ever happen again.
How busy are you today, Matt?
I'm pretty busy getting these materials ready to be shipped out by 4 o'clock. I imagine it's only going to take me a couple more hours, but I want to make sure I got enough time since they have to be shipped out today.
Well, it's only about noon. Would you mind checking this invoice for accuracy? I need your feedback as soon as you can get to it. Thanks.
Hey, Matt. I'm right in the middle of a very important client meeting right now with a client whose business is really important to the company. We're going to make about $2 million off this current project, and we may get more business from them in the future. I've got to print this right away for the meeting. Can you give me a hand? I know it's not your job. I'm having trouble with the copy machine. In the past, I've switched this button on and off, but it hasn't.
I'm really sorry to interrupt, but can you help me find report 26 from Q3 of last year? I don't even know where to look.